Chris Waddle.
Oh, you're kidding me. September.
Kyle Lafferty.
Are you joking me?
Is that right?
I know, it's not right.
Anybody else?
Leash, was it?
Like, that is one of the most stupid questions.
Darius Vassell?
Seriously, you all need to just stay quiet. This is getting really annoying doing this quiz.
What is going on here?
All right, welcome along to the shoutiest segment on Irish radio. It's the scintillating, stupefying, splendido, crappy quiz. Or is it? Now that we've shipped off Owen Sheehan, we've got a brand new slot, new guests, and there's going to be a few more changes too. Firstly, it's not the crappy quiz, it's the happy quiz. Starting your weekends off, it says here, with some joy, laughter, and sporting nerdiness. Well, we've got the right crew for that one. The name may change, folks. The name may change. Of course, some things never change. Every Friday, we pit 3 of Team OTB up against each other in our no-holds-barred quiz of sporting factoids at the end of the week. Allow me to introduce today's contestants. Our first contestant failed his audition to become the new head honcho over the last few weeks, as he was accused by the outgoing quizmaster of cheapening the quiz. After we broke the bad news, he went straight to Donnybrook Fair and launched into an unmerciful binge of a poisson and gorgonzola. Thankfully, he ran out of cheese, came back to work, and we really needed contestants, so he's getting one more shot. It's Adrian. Who's your daddy, Barry?
It's fairly outrageous when you consider it. It was a really good, lot of positive feedback over the last couple of weeks. So it's surprising that I've been jettisoned over here to Sheehan country. As
Your
it's known.
family WhatsApp group does not count.
The Wild West.
We definitely need some canned laughter here, at least, to, spice things up a bit. Can we get some sound effects? Hey, welcome along. Yeah. Our next contestant had a tired and emotional appearance on last week's quiz. Truly Dunphy-esque. He doesn't remember a minute of it, but still remembers the buzz off listening to the Bob Dylan records at home instead of going to sleep. He's back this week without sunglasses and coffee and ready to redeem his minus point performance. It's the Monaghan Machete, Shane Hannon.
That fella Sheehan's only a cod.
Our final contestant has revealed himself this week as Team OTB's #1 Abba superfan.
Oh, yeah.
His experience at Abba Voyage recently has changed him. He's taken to wearing Abba jumpers around the office. This is actually true. And has been loudly declaring that the winner takes it all to passers-by. Give it up for not the Senator, Ronan Mullen.
They actually closed the show with The Winner Takes It All. And it wouldn't have been my personal choice, but...
What would you have closed it with?
Strong finish.
That's a classic.
Mamma Mia. But they
Has Mamma Mia not been
They play a couple of...
ruined by the musical?
Gimme is my favourite.
Give me your love after midnight. That's the
Quality.
way to go, isn't it? Like, end of the show, it's nearly midnight.
It's going through a renaissance.
Blast there.
That's it. That you got
The pubs of Monaghan have it every week.
Even in non-dimensional form, Abba turned up and tried to shoehorn a few new tracks in there, and the crowd weren't having it.
Yeah.
The human crowd.
They booed the holograms off stage.
But then they closed strong, like 9 back-to-back absolute bangers. You're like, how could anyone not like Abba?
Yeah,
Where was this, in London or Dublin?
London.
Right, they're not doing Dublin, are they?
No, it's like a purpose-built venue, so they're...
Oh, right.
I mean, they're doing London,
they have like a
Dublin,
residency.
Paris, New York.
They can do wherever you want.
All
Ger.
at the one time.
They can do wherever you want, because they're not actually doing it.
Right.
But it's
a show.
It's sensational. Like, I can't recommend it highly enough.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
And where's the jumper today?
Oh, well, they can't,
I'm just surprised it's taken this long, because it was like, we spoke about this in the office, it feels like ages ago. And I was tuned in during the week going, this has surely made it in before now.
I don't know. It's my only piece of Abba apparel for now. But like, I was looking at that merch stand thinking, good grief.
You're getting into it.
They're damage.
They're going to make more money from like merch sales than tickets.
It was that good? The merch was that good?
There's just so much of it.
You fell in love with it?
So much.
Swedish prices.
Well, this is the thing. This is the thing.
What does that even mean?
Let's not
Hi.
say anymore.
Hi.
I was thinking IKEA, which is not high.
As ever, the format is the classic crappy quiz with a series of questions on a range of themes, and then it's on to the slip and slide of trivia, the rapid fire round. You can podcast the crappy quiz on otbsports.com or the OTB Sports app, and if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you click the thumbs up or abuse us in the comments. Either way, we just want your interactions, because they all rack up and we make money off it. Thanks a million. Especially if we contribute nothing but misery today. Please send any questions you have. Absolutely. Make sure you send us some questions, because we're desperate for them. Crappy Quiz, Quizmaster, Off the Ball Towers, Marconi House, Diggs Lane, Dublin 2. A big shout out / apportioning of blame in case this all goes wrong to Cian Johnson, who is running our OTB TikTok at the moment, Offaly footballer. He's written a significant amount of this week's quiz, as has angry producer Mick, but he hasn't put that down in his own script. Anyway, so direct all your moaning at those two people, I would suggest, in a hierarchy of Mick first, because anyway. Right, round 1 is the boring question round, which is never multiple choice. Question 1 for you, Adrian. Who is the number 1 seed in the men's draw of the US Open? Noted tennis aficionado ever since you moved to the south side.
I myself and Colin had a big over and back about him potentially doing a tennis lot this morning, and I'm now
Regretting it.
really regretting that we
You poo-pooed it. You went against your producer.
we had two high-profile intercounty referees suddenly come on the scene, so it was a bit of a no-brainer.
You have a lot of experience. You know not to throw your producer under the bus.
I'm going to say incorrectly.
Nick's looking at me there like I just did it. No, that wasn't. Come on.
Novak Djokovic.
Is anybody?
I
Bueller?
would have said Nadal, to be honest, but
I would have gone Nadal as well.
It's Danny Medvedev. Question 1 for you, Shane. What team are currently bottom of the League of Ireland Premier Division?
That's a much easier question.
Yeah.
Much easier, isn't it?
Yeah.
In fairness.
No, it's not.
It is.
It really isn't. You don't know that either.
I'd have a good stab at that, yeah.
You would have a good stab. Novak Djokovic stab.
Do you want me to write it down here? Well,
Yeah, I do. You write it down. And I was going to say, I bet you it'll be a team who aren't even in the Premier Division, like Novak Djokovic, not in the US Open.
potentially.
That's possible. Let's not rule that out.
Look at him googling frantically here.
No,
while he
I've
pretends
got
to
an
write it
email.
down.
I've got an email open. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Don't worry about that.
Probably going to go with my alma mater, UCD.
Oh, how do you know somebody who went to UCD? They'll tell you. Very good.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what I'd written down as well. Sure.
What was it?
EMFA.
Quickly type UCD.
Yeah, UCD. Yeah.
What do you have?
Sure.
What did you have?
Finn Harps.
Question 1 for you, Ronan. What Gaelic football team have the most All-Ireland football club titles?
Ooh.
Like again. Anyway.
Again, a question you don't know.
No,
the
again,
answer
there's
to.
an infinite small number of possibilities.
Same as Medvedev.
Infinite small number.
Oxymoron.
A finite. Club football.
Putting the moron, an oxymoron. The crappy quiz coming your way for. So by the way, we do need a name for this thing. If anybody out there, please put a name in the comments, or you can text us 53106. We need a new name, and you need an answer.
I feel like it's a Kerry club. But
What's the question?
I mean, finite, infinite.
Go on. What was the
Most
question?
All-Ireland club
Football
football
titles.
titles.
I think we're going to need an answer.
I'm going to say wrongly Crossmaglen.
I had to say it to be
Cross
fair,
a
as an
team after your own heart. Does anybody else have any answers?
Carfin.
I would have said Carafin, but
No, Nemo Rangers. Back in the day, the great Nemo teams who would just come to Dublin, romp home, batter everybody. So, am I supposed to be keeping score, or are you keeping score from here? 1-0 to Shane. Round 2 is the Wikipedia list round. This game is simple. I will list from Wikipedia in order, the first until last, of the clubs that a footballer has played for, and all you have to do is guess the footballer in question. The first person to do so will win the point. There's one major rule. To avoid the complete carnage of a guessing free-for-all, each contestant must state their own name before guessing a player. And of course, this is the crappy quiz, happy quiz. So your names are your happy quiz nicknames. We have Who's Your Daddy? We have the Monaghan Machete, and we have Not the Senator. So you all have to say your name.
are they all equal syllables? Because that's important here.
Relatively close, yeah. Failure to do so will eliminate the contestant from that particular round of the quiz. You get one guess per club name. If I hear you starting, so you don't have to, if I hear you starting, I will let you finish. So that way it doesn't matter about the number of,
No, that's fair.
of syllables. One guess per club name. Are you ready?
So you're saying starting with the most recent club or the first club?
I'm starting with the first club.
Okay.
First to last.
Okay.
This player started their senior professional career with Ajax.
Who's your daddy?
Oh, brave.
Patrick Clivert.
Yeah.
You can jump in as many times as you
Yeah.
want, lads.
Oh, fair,
Get
fair,
in.
fair.
Don't be
I
standing
was
back.
aware of
Yeah.
that.
He then moved to Real Madrid. He then moved...
Not the Senator. Clarence Seedorf?
Nope. He then moved
Monaghan
to...
Machete.
Yeah.
Wesley Schneider.
That's
Wow.
a great one.
That is
Fair
correct.
play.
Wow.
Fair play.
He then moved to Inter Milan. He then moved to Galatasaray. He then moved
yeah.
to Nice. He then finished his career at Al Gharafa.
Nicely
Sure.
done.
I'm
We
away
definitely
for
would have got
that.
it on the last one.
He was trying to grow the game, obviously, with that last move. After his time in Nice, he decided that he needed to give back to football as a result of having taken so much and having been given so much. Question 2, for whoever shouts their name first. This second player, this one's tricky. This second player started their senior professional career with Hibernians. He then moved to Rangers. He then moved to Wolves. He then moved to Celtic.
Who's your daddy?
Yeah.
Steve Bull.
No.
Not the sound of it.
Yeah.
Kenny Miller.
Kenny Miller's correct.
Yes.
Good shout, Ronan.
Get in
Good
there.
shout.
He then moved to Derby County, then moved to Rangers, he then moved to Bursaspor, he then moved to Cardiff City, then moved to the Vancouver Whitecaps, he then moved back to Rangers again, and then he moved to Livingston, and then to Dundee. And finally, to Paddy Thistle. What a career Kenny Miller put together. Good man, Kenny.
Bursaspor,
The
yeah.
classic Rangers, Celtic Rangers.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, not a very well-trodden path. Right. Question 2 for whoever shouts their name first. Part 3. This player first started their senior professional career with Bristol Rovers. He then moved to Brighton. He then moved to Tottenham.
Who's your daddy? Happy what? Happy quiz. Harry Kane.
I mean, okay. Famously a Spurs player, apart from that one time he was on loan. He then went to from Tottenham. He then went to West Ham. He then moved to Fulham.
Who's your daddy?
Yeah.
Jermaine Defoe.
He then moved to Fulham.
Who's your daddy?
Yeah.
Scott Parker.
He continued his tour of London with a move to Queen's Park Rangers.
Who's your daddy?
Yeah.
Anton Ferdinand.
Before finishing his career back at Brighton.
Brighton, like.
Who's your daddy?
What era of
Yeah.
Brighton is this?
Lewis Dunk.
Tottenham, West Ham, Fulham, QPR, Brighton.
Mona Machete.
Yeah.
Freddie Canute.
No.
Les Ferdinand.
No. You didn't say your name?
Yes.
Sorry. Didn't say your name. You're all out.
All
You're all
out.
out. Bobby Zamora.
Oh, yeah.
Z. Oh, God. It all makes sense
We
now.
shouldn't. Yeah, we should
Shane
have got that.
2, Ronan 1, Adrian 0. Shane has already erased from the record books his -1 performance last week.
Yeah,
See what
I'm
the
awake,
difference-
lads,
when
this
you-
week.
When you
No
show up with no
sunglasses
sunglasses, that's a big difference.
Wesley Sneijder, PTSD that Man United aren't on that list yet.
Exactly.
Bobby Zamora, that was definitely difficult.
Should have got that.
That was some of Cian Johnson / angry producer Mick's best work there. Well done. Round 3. Round 3 is the Pass the Parcel of Doom round. In this round, all you got to do is give me the name that is on the list of names that I have, and the Parcel of Doom passes on to the next
I couldn't get a
contestant,
pen and paper there, could
who
I?
That
then
phone
also
is
has to give
suspicious.
me a name.
No, fair enough,
We will
Mick.
we will keep moving through the list. So, look, sorry. The Crappy Quiz, I think, first started in around 2011 or 2012. Adrian Barry has been around for the vast
Pen and
majority
paper.
of
I
that.
mean,
I kind
jeez.
of thought that
Week in, week
Owen
out.
was gonna do it
all
there.
you have to do, you got to do one thing, is show up with a pen and fucking paper, and he couldn't do it.
We're live. We're
he
live.
couldn't do it.
We're live.
He couldn't get the pen and paper. He just couldn't do it. Like,
The phone is suspicious.
I can generally
too.
get by.
It's-
Well, like I've pointed out, to
as
Mom,
a
fair play.
parent, you know
Fair
that
play,
coming
fair
to
play.
work is
Come on,
supposed to be
come on.
relief.
It is.
From the childishness
Sweet
of
relief.
looking after your children. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Finally. And
Well,
then we come here
you
and
see,
you don't even have a pen and
now we
paper.
can do it with any sort of casting of aspersions.
It-
about
it's
me
actually a bit disrespectful, I
surfing the
think, to
internet.
the,
I
to
would
the
say
quiz.
so.
It's a
I
bit
would say so,
disrespectful.
yeah.
I've got a giant marker. I'm one
That's
step away
enough.
from a crayon. I'm one step away from a crayon.
And that'll be enough. That's enough. That's all you need.
We
That's
came
all you
prepared,
need.
yeah.
We're going to Electric
I don't know
Picnic
what I'm gonna be
tomorrow.
writing on this
We're
anyway,
bringing
it's
this
like-
crappy quiz all the way to Electric Picnic tomorrow. And if this is what you can expect, don't show up at 3:30 tomorrow afternoon in the, what's it called?
Here now, minefield area. Think about the
Dermot Kennedy's got nothing on us, lads.
Think about the mindset of a man who comes to a quiz that he loses every single week, prepared to write something on a paper. Like, I mean, you got to admire my optimism.
It's the rule. Sorry, I just need to tell Mick that I accidentally swore there, so you'll need to bleep that out.
You were gone.
later.
Accident.
Yeah.
Slipped
While you were doing Adrian's work for him, something
Thanks,
bad
mate.
happened. I apologise. I apologise to everybody who might have been offended. I can't even remember what round it is. The Pass the Parcel of Doom round, when 2 players were eliminated. This is easy, right? Everybody knows this. You get to go first, Adrian. That's like, we're being nice to you. I should have disqualified you from this because of that. Name a team who has played in the Premier League but currently play in the Championship.
Birmingham City says hopefully.
He says correctly. Yeah, Birmingham City. That's one on the list. It goes Adrian, then Shane, then Ronan.
Norwich City.
Norwich City, currently second in the Championship. Yeah, going riding high. Good manager there. Wonder where he came from. Next, sorry for you, Ronan.
Huddersfield.
Huddersfield. Yes, Huddersfield there. Yeah. So back to you, Adrian. This is the bit where it gets tricky for you.
Norwich. What happened? Did he just say Norwich?
He said Norwich.
I have another one. I have another one written down here.
That's not how it works.
Come on, I have another one written down here. Can I just give you the other one and just say that I was...
No, you can't.
I don't think that's how it works.
The way
he's gone.
The way it works is if you repeat.
I wasn't really paying
what
attention,
anybody
I'm not
else
going to
said.
lie.
You got your pen and paper so you can write down.
I was writing answers. I was not listening. I was writing answers. I have other options.
You don't. You're out.
It's my go, yes.
Yes, it's your go.
QPR.
Queen's Park Rangers, correct. Also a good manager there. I wonder where they got him.
I like to say Shane is sort of half shielding his answers from Ronan. It's like...
I just don't trust anyone in this game.
You're right. You're right not to.
Blackburn Rovers.
Blackburn, yeah. Riding high at the moment, doing okay. Managed to keep their best player for at least until Christmas. Back to you, Shane.
Burnley.
Burnley, correct. Where are they in the team? Oh, yeah, they're doing very well as well, yeah.
Sheffield United.
Did Obafemi go to Burnley in the end? No, didn't happen overnight in
I
transfers.
don't think so.
Sorry, who did you say?
Sheffield United.
Sheffield United are, yeah, top of the table, yeah.
Sheffield Wednesday. Oh,
Not in the Championship.
Garden Path. I had so many others.
Not in the Championship. The other teams, who did you
In
have?
the long game there, Shane.
Fair
Portsmouth.
play.
Portsmouth, not in the Championship.
Well, I was gone then anyway. That's
Stoke.
Stoke would have been, yeah. We're taking Stoke.
Sunderland.
Sunderland would have taken Sunderland. Have we not already said them?
Sunderland.
I don't think we said them. Barnsley.
Yeah, why did you not use all these?
Should have, but
Barnsley,
Ronan. No, Barnsley were there. Ronan let me down the
Planted
garden
the
path.
seed.
Yeah, the Sheffields.
Barnsley
Steel
won.
City.
Oh, Yorkshire.
Would have taken Watford, Reading, Hull City, West Brom, Blackpool, Stoke, as you said, Cardiff City, Wigan, Middlesbrough, Swansea, and Coventry. Right. So the point goes to Ronan. Is that 2-2-0? Is that the scores? Yeah, I think so. Right. Somebody's keeping score anyway. Right. Adrian, you're back in this now.
Yeah, deadly.
Can you name a team that has been managed by a football man? And the very narrow definition of our football men are the Holy Trinity: Sam Allardyce, Steve Bruce, or Harry Redknapp. Allardyce, Big Steve Bruce, or Harry Redknapp. Not including caretaker stints. We will not accept caretaker stints.
Bruce Redknapp and
That's not to suggest there aren't other football men, but these are our three.
Sam.
Sam Allardyce, Steve Bruce, or Harry Redknapp. Name a team that has been managed by any of those three clubs. And our list is long here. We have 25 that we will accept the answers for.
Jesus.
So, the order here: Shane, Ronan, Adrian. Shane first.
Tottenham Hotspur.
Let me just cross that off my list. It is correct. I can't find it. It's down as Spurs. Yeah.
Spurs.
Yeah. Next.
Newcastle.
Newcastle. I'll take that. YA. Okay, Adrian.
Bolton.
I'm going to take Bolton. I am going to take Bolton. Just can't find it at the moment. Is it on my list? Yeah, it is there. Yeah. Okay, Shane.
Portsmouth.
Portsmouth is correct.
West Ham.
West Ham is correct. We're going to take that. If I can just, this is not in alphabetical order. That's not great. But yeah, see it there. Yeah, number 7. Okay.
Birmingham City.
Birmingham City. Birmingham City. Who managed them? They did. Yeah.
Bruce.
Stevie.
Himself and Kenny. Do you remember the famous? How are you getting on?
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
Okay. Shane, getting a suit for libel. Go on. Shane.
Sunderland.
Sunderland. Sunderland's there, yeah. Ronan. We're doing well.
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa's correct. We're at 9, I think. Go on.
Didn't Harry also... England?
We are taking England. Correct.
We're taking England.
Very
Pint
good.
of wine.
Nicely done.
Pint of wine to GoPro. Shane.
It's me. Limerick.
Oh, yes.
Oh, good man, you old dog.
Number 1 on my list there, yeah.
Bournemouth.
We have Bournemouth.
That was the last one on my list. Thanks, Ronan. Fair play.
Harry Redknapp, Steve Bruce, or Sam Allardyce. Who did they manage?
So intense.
Oh, jeez, you could literally name any club.
Come on. Are you out?
No, I'm going to go... Of course I'm not out. I'm going
Are you
to
done?
go with Norwich.
Not on my list. You are out, sucker. You out.
It's me next year.
You're going to kick yourself.
Yeah.
Everton.
Good one.
Everton's a good one. Yeah.
Shot.
Yeah. Still some Premier League teams.
West
names.
Brom.
Yeah, going to take West Brom as well. Yeah. Most recent. Yeah. Current, even.
Blackburn Rovers.
Blackburn is correct.
Oh. Wigan.
Oh,
Wigan is correct.
Queen's Park Rangers.
QPR is correct. Remember all the Champions League winners he signed before they went down? Yeah, that's a good one. There's some tricky ones left. There's some obvious ones left. 9 left. It's like the Wave Riders ad for Guinness. Come on. Hey-yo!
Southampton.
Southampton is a good one. Bit of controversy about him taking that role. Yeah, he's correct.
yeah, of course.
Signed Jamie.
Gareth Bale, of course.
I'm going to go with Middlesbrough.
I don't think Middlesbrough are on your list, are they not?
Should have been in somewhere, Shane, to be fair. They should have been in there somewhere.
Crystal Palace, Sheffield United, Huddersfield Town, Hull City, Sheffield Wednesday, Blackpool, Notts County, and Jordan.
All right. Who was that?
Limerick and Jordan were the tough ones.
Sam and Jordan.
No, it's Harry, wasn't it? Yeah,
I
he
think-
didn't
I
retire.
think we did well there by all accounts.
You
Not
did
bad.
okay.
We
Not bad.
did well there.
Ronan wins.
Fair play, Ron.
Yeah, so Ronan is in the lead. It is 3-2-0, Adrian.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of the scores, John. Thanks so
Having the
much.
phone didn't help so much so far.
I should cheat, really. That
Well, you
might
know,
stand
far be it from me.
a chance.
Question 3. The order of this one is Ronan, Adrian, Shane. Can you name an All-Ireland football winning captain since and including the year 2000? Ronan, you are first.
All Ireland football. Darren O'Sullivan.
Darren O'Sullivan is correct. 2009.
I'll wipe out about 15 of them here with Stephen Cluxton.
Stephen Cluxton. That was a fairly obvious one, yeah. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Brian Cullen.
Brian Cullen. Season Coppers, 2011.
Brian Dooher.
Brian Dooher is 05 and 08. Ooh. Yeah. We're taking that one.
Fionn Fitzgerald.
Fionn Fitzgerald. We would also have accepted Cian O'Leary as well, 2014.
Is it me?
What was me, is it?
Sorry.
Sorry, Cluxton was also 13, I should have said.
It's me.
He's gone. Yeah.
Ciara McGeeney.
Kieran McGeeney, Geezer, 02. Yeah.
Who could forget it?
Of course. Peter Canavan.
Peter Canavan, 2003.
Declan.
Declan, 06,
I
07.
need any more than that.
Sean O'Shea.
Sean O'Shea, 2022. We're getting there now, lads. I would also have accepted Joe O'Connor for that one. 5 left. 6 left.
Michael Murphy.
Michael Murphy. Is it the last easy one on the table? I'm not sure. Back to you, Ronan.
Me, is it not?
It's you, yeah.
Is it me?
Yeah.
The quizmaster
I think
is following tried and tested. Kieran McKeever. Did you already give an answer for that year?
Yeah, well, Kieran McGeeney.
No.
What?
Asked Tyrone.
Well, Kieran McKeever doesn't play for Toronto.
What's his name, McKeever?
You don't want to say any more names. You're out. Yeah. You'd only be helping them.
My go, is it? No.
Yeah, it's mine.
It's Ronan's.
Why did I give a first name?
Gonna have to.
Pork choice?
Pork choice is incorrect. I would have had to take.
Look at the head in your man. He's
Relief.
I
absolutely
would have had to
delighted.
take Gary Fahey for 01.
Of course. Graham Canty, 2010.
Graham Canty would have won it for you.
Fair
I was
play.
trying to rack my brains for that Cork captain, yeah.
Was Moynihan in 2000?
Mine was 2000.
That would have been grand.
Shane had loads of room. Darragh Conaja kicked 12 points, I think, in that 04 final, or certainly between 10 and 12. And also picked up the cup afterwards. And then the last one, which is the second most recent one, is Pork Hampsey. from
Hampsey,
Tyrone.
Of course.
I was going to say Niall Morgan, then I was fairly sure it wasn't him.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You meant
That was where McKeever was coming from.
Yeah,
Don't ask me where, but
the
that's
Armagh footballer.
clearly
Armagh
not
coach.
what I meant, but-
Okay, so score is 3-3-0. So the young fellas are running.
Still room
rings
to come back here
around
as
the
well,
out
yeah.
lads.
Plenty of time.
Round 4 is the shirt numbers round. Question 4 for you, Adrian. This is very, very straightforward. We want to we want you to identify the player from the shirt number. the current number 12 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
Pass.
Can't pass. Can't pass.
Tom Brady.
Exactly.
He said pass first, though. Was that?
No. Is it Tom Brady?
Yes.
Hey!
Of course it's Tom
That was
Brady.
literally, that was one of my joke answers. That was,
If only it was synonymous with that number.
I mean,
If only pass was taken as
TB12.
gospel, no?
Hannon,
Should
shut it.
pass not be taken as gospel?
Shut
I don't
it.
know.
I mean,
Most
some-
quizzes it would be.
sometimes you
quiz.
feel like someone needs
Sympathy.
a little bit of help.
No,
Yeah,
that's,
fair
I'll take it.
There are some special cases.
I'll
that,
take
you
it.
know.
Yeah, I understand.
Question 4 for you, Shane. What was Lee Sharp's squad number at Leeds after his move from Manchester United?
That's a tough one.
Why Leeds? Like
It's really tough.
Lee Sharp. I feel like. I think did he wear the number 7 for a while? I don't think he did at United. I think he might have worn the number 15 at United. Do you know what? 15.
Oh, so close. What was the other number you said?
Oh, nightmare.
7.
Was it 7?
No, 7, yeah.
Oh, no.
God damn it.
Whatever the first bowling up instinct is, you just have to go.
You just have to.
got to ride that
Yeah,
train.
yeah.
Life is a roller coaster sometimes.
Ronan Keating said.
You just got to ride it.
Gotta write it.
Okay, question 4 for you, Ronan. For the lead, what number did Les Ferdinand wear after he was forced to give the Newcastle number 9 jersey to Alan Shearer?
10.
Correct.
Fuck.
Did you know that, or was it a...
Premier League years, you know.
Right.
Of course.
Who could forget it?
Very good.
Retro.
Very good. Okay. So we're through to the fun free magic number round, which will largely decide the outcome of this because we know how easy and stupid the final round is. Now that I'm quizmaster, I get to say that I think the final round needs a little bit of revising, and we will be fixing this in coming weeks. Don't worry. I've got your back out there, listener. I agree with you, shouting at the radio every week. That's so stupid. No, that's why it's the first person. I always win it. It's
Where's the
stupid.
jeopardy? Where's the
Exactly.
jeopardy?
Exactly. Anyway. Round 5 is the fun free magic number round. Contestants get 3 points for getting the number exactly right. If nobody manages that, the nearest contestant who doesn't go bust gets 2 points. The second closest gets 1 point. We can only accept the answer that's written on your paper, and I'm also going to have to ask you for your pens once the music ends. Right. If you don't mind, give us the following number. The number of US Open titles Serena Williams has won. The number of Eredivisie titles Erik ten Hag won as manager of Ajax. The number of points Ireland scored in their second test defeat to Japan last weekend. The number of All-Stars DJ Carey has won during his career. The 30 seconds expires when Sinatra sings Bright Shiny Beats. Go.
DJ All Stars.
DJ All-Stars. Ireland points against Japan last week when we were beaten. Number of Eredivisie titles Erik ten Hag won as manager of Ajax. How many US Open singles titles did Serena win? Add them all together. What number do you get? All the numbers are fluffed from Wikipedia, by the way. They may not be correct, but there are numbers. It's our truth. Calm down. Adrian, what'd you get?
44.
Bust. What'd you get?
35.
Bust.
33.
Bust.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
3 busts.
Jesus.
That's worrying.
So no 0 points to everybody. The number of Eredivisie titles. Sorry. The first one is number of US Open single titles. Serena Williams won.
8.
11.
6.
I had 5.
I had overshot the runway.
The number of Eredivisie titles Erik ten Hag won.
3.
0.
3. The number of points Ireland scored in their second test defeat to Japan.
15.
Said 13.
20.
10. And the number of All-Stars DJ Carey won during his career.
Eight.
10.
9.
I had 5.
Anyway, you got with the first one right.
Can
That was
anybody
it.
get anything right?
Howler.
Yeah.
Right. That was the round.
I'm glad I got that pen and paper now, lads. That's
worth
really
it.
worked in my favour.
Worth it.
Yeah.
Our winner tonight will be decided in the no theme in particular, ridiculously easy rapid fire round. The score you get in this round will be added to your score in the previous round. There'll be 40 seconds for everybody to answer the same set of questions. We're going to start with the person with the highest number of points, then on to the person in second, then on to the person in last. If you get a question correct, I will ask you another question. I will keep asking you questions until you get one wrong. Once you get a question wrong, I move on to the next person. And for every incorrect answer, you get deducted 1 point. Right, so the order here is Ronan first, Shane second, Adrian third, and the score is 4-3-1. Right. Ronan, your 40 seconds starts now. Who is the current Kildare senior football manager?
Glenn Ryan.
Correct. Who scored Ireland's first goal against Finland last night?
Lily Ag.
Who is the manager of Wolves?
Bruno Lage.
What club does Tony Kelly play for?
Ooh.
Come on.
Pass. Shane.
Yeah, sorry.
Who won this year's Masters US Golf?
Scheffler.
Who is Ireland's most capped rugby player of all time?
Mallow Kelly.
Brian O'Driscoll. Who was the runner-up in this year's Snooker World Championship, Adrian?
Miss Selby.
Who won this year's Joe McDonagh Cup, Ronan?
Westmeath.
Antrim. Who was the Wallabies head coach, Shane?
Checker.
Dave Rennie.
This knowledge.
Christ. Big Mal.
Default.
Big Mal.
5-2
He's so big.
Wow.
Ronan Mulling.
It was
Not the
comprehensive.
Senator.
Comprehensive in the end.
Oh, it's a thrashing. No, you should take a victory lap for this one. That is an absolute... You paddled.
Big Mal, Ireland's all-time.
I think Mal has a lot of caps.
He does. He was shafted out of a load of caps
That's
by
paddling.
He's got
90 caps. He's not even a Centurion.
You're right.
He's a thoroughly nice man, though.
He's
He's a great
thoroughly
fella.
nice man.
great fella.
Love a guy.
Icon.
Check the exact number there.
Mallow Kelly.
I'm saying 90.
I'm going to say about 75. I think he got
80.
done by
92.
That's good.
2, right? Not
solid.
bad, yeah.
Don't mess with the best. Right.
player.
Unfortunately, that is this week's episode of the Happy Quiz. We need a new name. Help us out with that. Text us on 53106. Some of these people will be seen again in this quiz. Some of them are never going to come back.
I'm out.
Some of them are never going to be allowed back. That's
Well done, Ronan.
Yeah, congratulations.
Well done, Ronan. Come on.
Thanks, lads.
Fair play.
Fair play.
Stay tuned. Same bat channel. Or whatever. Next.